class, I just wanted to quickly go over this outline guideline for you so you understand how to put together your informative speech outline and your persuasive speech outline. This is your first major speech, your informative speech, and as you know, your outline serves as your structure of your speech. It serves as your foundation. And then what you will do after you put together your outline is that you take those key points and you put that information on note cards. And then you practice, and you practice again, and then you will eventually deliver. You do have to turn in the outline, the typed outline, but I've made it very easy for you where I provided this guideline so that you can follow this in order to put it together, put your speech together in your outline so it works for you, so that you're successful. So just quickly to go over what you're looking at is a preparation outline guideline. And at the very beginning, obviously, you'll have your topic, your specific purpose, and then your thesis statement. So, as you know, your topic would be the environment. A specific purpose would be what your speech goal is, your specific goal. I want my audience to understand the effects of global warming in Pennsylvania, if that's what your topic would be. If you believe there's global warming and this is what you want to inform us on, that's what your specific purpose would be. And as you know, your thesis or central idea, thesis usually falls into your goal and then the points that you plan to cover in the body of your speech. Introduction, body, and conclusion, as you see here, this is the structure of your speech. You know how I keep talking about the three elements of a speech. You have your delivery, you have your content, and you have your structure. This is what we're looking at as far as your structure, your introduction, body, and conclusion. So you follow these guidelines, and then this is exactly how you'll say it too in your speech. You'll have your structure down. First, you offer your awesome attention getter, then your credibility statement, why you're credible to speak on this topic. Remember, that's usually based on experience or research. The relevance to your audience. Again, think about in that statement, in your introduction, why your audience needs to know this information or how they can benefit from this information. And then the preview of your points. So that's the preview of the main points in the body of your speech. You transition into your body, and I just want to mention for this purpose here, I think I have 5 main points for your example and many subpoints. You do not have to follow all these subpoints and main points. You know that you need at least 3 main points, no more than 5 main points, and it's up to you how many subpoints. I mean, you do need to have subpoints to support that main point, but how many you want for each area. Your transition, a good transition, as we know, is a review of the previous point to a preview of the next point. So as you are moving from point to point, tell us a little bit about the previous point. Now that I told you about the weather conditions in Pennsylvania, my next point is about the rainfall. And then you go into that next point. That's your transition statement. You know, for your main points, you want them complete sentences. And you want to put them in parallel structure for the most part, okay? So in other words, they're pretty much the same. If they're all questions or they all start out the same way, you want that parallelism taking place. Your conclusion, you transition into your conclusion. You're saying this, you're putting this in your outline. Man, life is good, right? So you summarize your main points from the body of your speech, and then you hit home. In your informative, they call it a wow statement, just something to hit home with the information. And then you're going to see in your persuasive speech, you're going to have an appeal. You're going to appeal to us to do or want or to believe whatever it is that you're persuading us. You'll see more about that in your persuasive speech. Bibliography, you'll list your sources in MLA. And look at this. Oh, so easy for you. Source quality and citation reference. So when you are verbally citing your sources in your speech, very important. You need at least 3 source citation. This is the college policy. You need to deliver an academic speech and provide these source citations. We need to hear this information, and I've given you the bad, the better, and the great. So you know precisely how to cite these sources. Okay, that's all for now. I hope your speech planning is going well. Again, if you have any questions, just shoot me an email.